I'm Maria, and we are watching Project Hail Mary or Project Hey Maria. I'm Megos. I'm not creative today. I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking other ideas, but I couldn't find. I was thinking other ideas, but I have no idea what
I
the
need to
movie is
leave.
about. I was thinking like space. What can I say about space? What can I say about Ryan Gosling? And it's everything I know about the movie. So
Hello. I'm Logan, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll?
Why? Trust.
Trust? Okay.
you already watched the movie, so it's
I've
not
seen the
like
movie.
You watched the movie?
I've already, I saw it in theaters.
You're criticizing my sentence, but at least my sentence is for people also to understand without having watched.
Oh my god, so we have a traitor here.
Among Us.
Okay. I am Iago and Hail Mary and Jesus and Joseph.
That's also pretty
You were
bad.
yatching me, and mine wasn't the worst.
Because I didn't think in something, I just tried to improvise.
I like mine. Mine was okay.
Yeah, because you get the reference. I don't
the
get the reference.
We have no idea what this movie is about.
Yeah.
Like nothing. I have zero idea. I didn't watch a trailer. I saw images of Ryan Gosling in a thing. I don't know if a rock or something like that. And I don't know. And I know that it is in space. I know something. Okay.
I know space, Ryan Gosling, and Logan yesterday said something at home, but it wasn't.
Why you say that?
Because I'm a bad friend.
But he gave you a spoiler?
Not
No.
completely, but now I know a bit what is it about. He said like, it's a movie about blah blah. And I was like, I didn't want to know the blah blah.
Comments.
Ricky Levi.
Ricky pa pa pa.
5650. I'm sorry if
Ricky
I'm not
Libby?
reading
Ricky
it
pa
right,
pa
but
pa.
I'm reading it with all my love. Commented on Tenet. It's funny because as a musician myself, I die inside every time I see them destroying the cello and shooting the conductor. Like, why? Yeah, that was pretty hard. The moment I think we reacted to that, like, no, the instruments.
Not the instruments.
Yeah, it's not necessary at all.
I forgot that we wasn't watching this movie with you. I think that you was it, but no, it's another friend.
It's Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was not I.
It was not
It was
you.
not I. I was not here for this bit.
Sorry.
I'm also
Because
sad for
they
the
were
cello.
not animals. It
Yeah,
was
exactly.
animation.
There was a cello, but the cello was.
Okay.
Cello lasted.
Anshwadwa.
In the numbers?
Anshwadwa.
In the numbers.
3561. Commenting on the Nuremberg video.
Mm-hmm.
First time here, found you both to be too smart, and what an entertaining reaction. Keep it up.
Oh,
Guys, you need to decide if we are dumb or if we are smart. So sometimes we have a different.
well, for now, I like this person,
You like
so
this
I
one?
will trust this
I
person.
prefer the one that called us dumb.
I like both.
I prefer the one.
But-
The internet's mean.
Wait, this is really sweet of you. Thank you.
What movie was it that they called it? I think it was in this movie actually. The same we have
Wasn't it on the Fantastic Four?
also in this movie, in the Nuremberg movie, and someone called
That we
us
believed
stupid.
to be so smart and
Yeah,
everything,
something
you know,
like
and
that.
pretend to
This
be
is
so smart.
the Fantastic Four, because we was saying that the movie was a bunch of bullshit together, and okay, this is the movie.
Yeah, like the ideas weren't like super
Criticism
logical.
equals stupidity. Everyone knows that.
The idea of the smartest man in the earth was teletransporting the earth to another
It was like the
place.
meme from SpongeBob, like Patrick. What if we take the Krusty Krab and move it somewhere else? Like literally the.
This was so stupid, and us was we are the stupid. Like what? No. They are making us stupid with this script. So come on.
We are people. We are smarter in some things
Yeah.
and stupider. More stupid in others, like saying stupider. That was like really not.
You both have glasses, so that
So
that's
it's
like
kind of-
smart points.
yeah.
That's
They are fake.
2+, no? Like
Yeah.
for smartness.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
reality,
exactly.
I don't need them. These are fake.
This is
This is fake
fake
glass.
glass.
Yeah, it's just for the channel. In my everyday
Yes,
life, I
yes.
drive without glasses.
Just for the channel.
yeah,
You
it's-
drive?
Yeah, without glasses. Imagine how safe that is.
No. So the last comment is from Wait, I need to put my glasses.
Right. Engage intelligence.
So good to see you guys. Sorry, Eddie Yates.
What did Eddie eat?
Eddie from the Odyssey trailer reaction. He comments, "So good to see you guys back. I love your movie reactions."
That was much.
You are so sweet, Eddie Yates.
Eddie Yates.
It's so good to have you around. Thank you for this. These kind of comments are like really encouraging us to keep going and everything. And yeah.
A quick thing. Since we are talking about the Odyssey, what do you think about the trailer of the Odyssey?
I haven't seen the new trailer. I saw the one that came out like a couple months ago.
So you don't follow our channel because we did a reaction.
No,
to this
I'm
trailer.
behind. I do follow. I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed. But I'm slow. I'm behind.
So you're hearing this, right, Maria? He doesn't watch our
You had
video.
time. We made a post.
You had time to follow us.
It's true.
I thought you were our biggest fan.
Yeah, but you're not anymore.
No, Eddie Yates
Eddie's the biggest fan.
a better fan.
You're
Yeah.
not. You're not.
That's
And
true.
then Sopranos in Patreon.
And then Sopranos, yes. So what do you think about the first trailer? Or?
And Classic Movie Lover, I don't remember the
Classic Movie Lover.
numbers. I have the theory that is the same person as Dan Sopranos on Patreon. Tell us if that is true.
I don't think it is.
No?
I think Dan Soprano is only in Patreon.
So there are two cool people around. That's
There is more. This guy now is another.
yeah, but I mean, like instead of
And the
being
guy who
one,
called you
they
smart,
are two
too.
now.
Then
You know.
3, and then
Three.
they 4.
And then the rest of people.
It's like a chain reaction, no?
Yeah.
It's like chuk, 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 chuk,
But I
chuk,
mean, if they are a separate person, we have already there is already another cool person around because I was thinking they were the same.
chuk. Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, Odyssey.
Odyssey.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it'll be really cool. I'm excited to see Matt Damon not in a cameo and actually doing a movie, so that'll be cool.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I love what's his name? I love him, but I can't remember his name.
Tom Holland.
No, the guy who plays Punisher.
The guy
Who's playing
the Walking Dead.
Agamemnon? Yeah.
And
What's his name?
I never know his name.
Fuck, what's
But
his
he's
name?
in this movie.
Yeah, he's playing. I think
What?
Agamemnon.
The big guy.
I think so.
Yes.
I think.
What?
I know
didn't
he's in the
that.
film, but I can't remember what role he's playing.
Okay.
I think it was
didn't hear that.
Agamemnon. Fuck, I'm so bad with the names. I should stop talking.
You can tell us, guys, if you know.
Yeah.
One another question. What do you think about the lines, the script? Because it's not like in ancient English in blah blah blah. It's very English, modern English. Is this a problem for you? Like
No, I
I'm
mean,
not- I'm not
it's. I mean, if we want to be authentic, it should be in Greek. So
Okay.
like, what are we?
Oh, you have a good point here.
Come on,
Yeah.
give me a break.
Because that scene when Tom Hardy is with the Batman, he say daddy and dad, so it's like
Yeah.
kind of no.
High school bully, no, where is your daddy now?
Then there is this part that Matt Damon just screams like, "Let's go!" Like
Follow the leader.
So this is not a and Travis Scott is in this movie.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
know?
but you can't tell who it is because he's got the super helmet on. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is in this movie. I didn't know that.
It's so random. Like they are taking all the famous people they want and like, oh, you're
Everyone wants to be in a Christopher Nolan movie, I think.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wow. You're special. And now he's in the internet forever. One day Mario will be a successful actress and Christopher Nolan will see this video, so you don't.
I'm playing inverse psychology, okay?
Yeah. Playing hard to get. Playing hard to
I
get.
could be amazing on your movie.
That's not playing hard to get.
Okay, let's go to this. We have nothing to say about it because we don't know this movie, right?
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil
So
it.
you don't say it. You
Okay.
spoiled it too much already.
I'm gonna try and
Because you say rock and roll for me, and now my brain is related to rock and roll, and I'm.
It's a musical.
No, I'm waiting to the rock and roll moment because now I.
Ryan Gosling will say rock and roll, something like that in a moment. I know that.
Okay. Before we go to the movie, Maria have a message for you.
I was.
Logan have a message for you.
Yeah. Yes, this is a very important announcement. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're happy that these guys are back and you don't think they're stupid, then, or maybe if you do think they're stupid too, I don't know.
Send to your enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and people love watching the stupid people around.
Look, there's a little button right here, right now. You press the like button, you press the subscribe, and go check out the Patreon as well, because these guys, if you want to keep seeing them do stuff, give them all the support.
And if you don't want to keep seeing us doing things, keep giving us support, because we're going to keep going anyway. So.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Movie time.
Okay, movie time.
An Amazon original theme.
It's like a bag of dead people.
It feels super vintage, no? Right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I love it. They didn't show it.
What is 2 plus 2?
7.
Incorrect. What is 2 plus 2?
8.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Experience memory loss.
Oh my god, this is too much, too fast, you know?
Detected.
Oh.
What happened?
Okay, this is the typical space travel movie when the guy wake up in the spaceship alone and every other crew members are dead.
And there has been like a problem that he doesn't exactly know what.
And now he's in the sector, I don't know what, whatever, in the middle of the space, no? It's like 300 light years to go back.
Yeah, and maybe he can't even communicate back because we don't know how much time has passed because there was obviously a problem.
It kind of reminds me that episodes of the Love, Death and Robots, no? The second one, the first one?
Of what?
Love, Death and Robots.
Ah, yeah.
The Drift, I don't know, whatever. He's in the Sadar sector. Ooh.
It's kind of sort of also Space Odyssey, no? A bit like with the robot in the spaceship.
Kerberos Space Program. I'm playing this game a lot.
Why is there an atomic resolution scanning electron microscope? Why do I know that? Am I smart?
Ah! Oh. Okay. That way he can feel home again.
Pilot detected.
No, no,
Yeah.
not the pilot. That's the sun. There it is. So, what are we, like Neptune-ish?
Okay, it's close.
Let's crank up the radio and call her.
Okay.
Current transmission time to Earth is 11 years, 10 months,
Oh my god.
14 days, and
Oh.
6 hours.
Oh.
Too far. That's too far.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow!
Oy. Oy, oy, oy. No. Oh my god.
That's not our sun.
He's in another solar system. What?
I think the closest solar system is 3 light years. I think so, if I'm correct.
Where?
I mean, they said he's like 11 years far. So, like, in 11 years, he could have longer hair, no? And everything.
No. She
No,
said
it
that
was
the
11
level
years
is
to send a message.
Send a message.
Send him. Oh, whoa, okay. So he must be...
Oh, did you see it? 113 years.
What?
I think it said.
Frequency.
So he was a teacher, okay.
Different.
Per second.
Oh!
So he was the cool teacher.
What is the Petrova line?
Yes, this was my question.
For us, it's for them.
Guys, 2 years ago, a radio telescope enthusiast named Irina Petrova, she noticed that there was a streak of infrared light from the sun to Venus, and that is now known as the Petrova line. That's it.
What?
Over the next 30 years, the Earth could cool maybe 10 to 15 degrees.
Wow, in 30 years.
Wow. Unless we keep going with global warming because we balance it.
So, if he has traveled that much, we don't know how is the Earth now. Like,
No, there is no Earth right now.
Breakfast wasn't bad.
Vodka.
Had one more for dessert.
Ah!
Ew.
Ah!
College breakfast.
No!
Half is lonesome.
the mask he's wearing.
I love his clothes.
Did you have these kind of classrooms on your high
It's
school?
not
Because
mine.
in mine,
Some of them.
wow. In mine, they were all just table.
Grace.
Who is this actress?
Maybe.
She's the woman from Anatomy of a Fall? It's her, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you stand by what you wrote?
I was fired for standing by what I wrote.
Popular view, and I can give you a chance to prove them all wrong.
That's Kevin, no running.
I'm not.
Joke's on them because I don't even care. So, I don't know why that makes me such a nut.
I need you to come with us.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Things are serious here.
Just one thing, the entire room is filled with argon. Just try not to rip your suit.
But no pressure. Huh?
You don't care if I die.
No.
That's an answer.
The consensus here is that it would be preferable if you did not die.
One guy's like, I didn't care at all. Okay, that's cool.
The little black dots.
What are they made of?
It's gonna take a long time. It took like 200 years to figure out how bacteria work.
Well, they have more technology.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
It's a cell.
Because it has a membrane?
Oxygen.
Normal.
Hydrogen.
Water? I mean, not necessarily water, but probably water.
I want to help the world.
I left you 3 dots.
Just 3, huh?
Plus the one you killed.
She stole the lava! Me buying the art supplies for our movies.
Do you have a coupon?
We don't need a coupon. With the government.
Which government?
All of them.
So this
Much cooler than
Yes.
Switch.
Way much cooler.
Are you sitting down? No, I'm standing like a grown man.
It's the Force. We're fathers, Carl.
2 venti coffees.
Thank you so much. Water for
Or
him.
coffee, that's...
I need both.
As when we are recording a movie.
She's gonna shit herself.
Yeah. She's going to shit herself. If you want to understand this joke, you need to go to Patreon.
Your top secret clearance to all information pertaining to Project Hail Mary.
And they said the
They said the
thing.
name!
They said the
They said
thing.
the name! Hey!
And to starve and to kill each other and watch everything on this planet go extinct, including us.
Now we know why he is there.
I'll do my best to make sure that you don't...
Do you think they knew they were not coming back when they went on the mission?
Yeah, she said.
Yeah, she
No,
said
but-
it in the briefing.
To them.
She said.
Well, the Chinese guy was the whoop there it is guy, I think.
Ah, okay. And the girl was, we don't know if she was
Maybe, yeah.
What happens at 0? I mean, what...
You are
Ah.
now
Oh!
Tau Ceti.
Appropriate reaction, I think.
Yeah.
The objective of the mission was just observe the star?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
figure out why the
This
star,
wasn't
the
affected.
star isn't dying.
Uh,
That's a cool shot.
He's gonna see it through the window. Wow. Something will happen.
ah!
Maria.
Come on.
Maria.
I could drive like that.
Blip B detected.
What's up? He's sending me something.
Could be a bomb.
Could be a bomb.
But yeah, wait, what? It's really like based on Star Wars, no? Like,
We're just bloom.
Slower than the last one.
He's calculating.
They think I'm dumb.
Yeah.
yeah, I would feel that way.
No.
No.
It's like
Oh.
oh.
No.
Yeah, you look really dumb.
Oh my God.
Yeah, imagine the alien watching this, just being like
He's watching. Look at this.
Oh,
guy.
that would be so terrifying.
You could put that inside your
Well.
like that without protection and everything.
Maybe he tested it first.
I mean,
Whoa.
Oh!
Why he's mad?
He's gonna tell them where he's from. This is so cute.
What is?
They are taking
They're
him, I
taking
think. That's so scary to see that coming
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
Oh my God.
They're creating like a bridge, no?
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
wow, it's an elevator. That is what I'm saying. He has nothing to lose, and he has a lot of curiosity. We have already seen that.
Yeah, but
He's
he's still terrified.
Dear Frank, are you stupid? Just open the door. Oh my God.
Maria. But you scared me.
You scared me too.
dude.
No, the movie.
The movie scared me. Soft, please.
Ah.
That's so cute.
On the ship.
The ship, yeah. It's so cute, the little.
The little man.
It's still like, like this.
I'm not trying to this.
You need to.
Okay. Last week on Speeky Spooky, disaster! In the midst of another thrilling adventure, our heroes were troubled by technical issues. Now we resume where we left off last time. Bam, bam, bam.
Yay!
Ow.
Okay, now we explain after this summary really well explained. We will explain you guys in detail what happened, more or less in detail.
Fast.
So we were recording with our camera. Our camera turned off after 40 minutes, 50 minutes,
40,
50.
50.
50:37, and yeah, so we watched till I don't know. We had like 30 or 40 minutes left, so we missed the inside of the sandwich, you know, like the in-between part. So yeah, we will now rewatch it. We wanted to be honest with you and not fake like, oh, it's the first time we watch it. So now we will pay more attention to the details, and the end will be real new experience
New
for
experience.
us, like a new first time reaction, because we had this problem. And the beginning is also real first time reaction. As you see, we had other clothes and everything. So yeah, that's what happened. We are sorry about this thing, but technical issues sometimes happen, and we still wanted to share a good reaction with you.
And also when we get into the part that we stopped, we're going to do that. We was here.
No.
We know where we was.
You will probably feel it also by our surprise.
We'll be more clued in. I've already seen it all before, so this.
Yeah, already fake.
What? You fake.
But yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go. I love the music.
Yeah, it's really good. Apparently, they also said that they didn't even use any green screens for all the space scenes. Like they just did it with like lighting and with the sets that they had built. Ow.
The line, you saw it?
No.
This one.
Yeah.
This line strip.
This is because of the lens?
This is because of the lens. Because usually the anamorphic lens have this, this flare.
Oh, wow.
You know that, right? But there's a strange thing here because usually it's in the horizontal line, not vertical line, because the lens is like that, no? So here looks like they did that with the lens. I don't know exactly why, but I kind of think I know why. Maybe I'll explain in the end of.
That's interesting.
I love his face is like, yeah.
A little dance. What would be your dance move to greet an alien?
I could use that one.
Okay.
You can try a lot, no? You can do the thing.
I go for the Egyptian.
What will happen, guys? Sorry.
The thing is, this is such a nice moment because he's like trusting Rocky and he's
Yeah.
also trusting himself because he's trusting that he understood the situation correctly.
That he understood the O2 because
Yeah.
Whoa! Christmas Eve, that is.
Christmas Eve.
I love that. I love unconventional swears.
It's so cute. You can really tell he's a teacher because of all this. He's super creative on the trying.
The thing is, like this is totally what I would personally like. Not that would be good for the movie, but I would have loved like another 30 minutes of them just learning language with each other. I think I would like linguistically figuring that out. I think that would have been cool.
I'm not sure I'm getting all of this.
I love the music.
It was so exciting, like, you understand me? So yeah, what I wanted to tell you is that...
And then when I was 5, I was...
There were 3 of us, and 2 died on the way here. I wish I knew why.
So specific that they're in the same situation. Huh? Clock Bros.
Deal. No.
Question.
Can't unhear it, really.
Imagine
Let's try this.
the whole movie with that voice.
Imagine the whole movie with this voice. Or the French one.
Why is a school teacher in space?
She can do anything.
I love that.
That's where you're gonna be?
No, it's usually closer. On your chest.
Danger comes, you can't wake up. It's a survival norm.
Wow.
Someone has to keep you safe.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous. It must be so hard to be, like, wake up in space and don't remember what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Like, how you ended up in space.
He is currently the world's leading authority in astrophage biology. Dr.
He's like, yeah, I guess.
Our pilot, engineer, and science officer.
An Asian, a black guy, and a girl. In other words.
And who ends up winning the day? The white guy. I love this.
Hey.
Best part of the whole movie, right here.
Foreign body, detective.
Grace and Rocky, big science. How to go afterophage together.
I keep going this way?
Save Earth.
Amazing. Rocky wants to see human technology. Dirty. So messy
Well,
question.
I wasn't expecting company. Was I?
There's room for garbage? Oh.
I love how overwhelmed he gets. Like, it's not tiny enough.
Right? There has to be boundaries.
Boundaries.
We have one mission.
Yeah, boundaries.
But we're 2 distinct individuals. Both working on our distinct individual parts of that mission.
He has the same t-shirt that in the first one.
What? So I have a new roommate now.
I love the videos. This is awesome.
Back there, okay? The chore wheel's pretty lopsided.
I had potential.
Not on Earth. More high.
It goes this way?
Wall.
All the way out to here.
Yes. Out. Pointy.
What? He tells me what to do. He tells me why to do it. He tells me how to do it. He tells me when to do it. And then when I do it, he's like, what are you doing?
Such a good line.
He can see through walls. Personal space is at a premium.
Who is Grace talking to? Question.
That is where he is.
Hello, Grace.
He's right here.
Hello, Grace friend.
It's such a family goal, like Lucas said.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think of that.
I did.
We figured out a plan. We're going to orbit the planet where astrophage breeds, collect a sample, and figure out why it's not eating Tau Ceti.
I was thinking that he needs the gun, the translation thing.
When you climb to the top, you can love you. He's so excited about us both getting to go home. Oh, Big Apple, baby. In 3, Apollo trains him, and then
You're in the air. I can feel it everywhere.
Such a weird feeling, no? Seeing people having fun, knowing that they are gonna. Well, the feeling he's having. The guy's like, okay, can you stop staring at us?
talk too much.
She killed her boyfriend.
Like right
Or not.
now.
Weird, no?
She's also such a good like character foil for Grace.
I was singing. Everyone's so happy. People are hooking up, and they all know they're gonna die.
She's really pretty. She has like a beautiful smile.
God.
It beats the alternative.
I always like that character type of movies, like the scientist who believes in God or religion or whatever. It's that conflict is always interesting. Or not conflict, but contrast.
Yeah, I really like how she acts in here. It's like you see all the time, like it's such a deep character without showing much. I've been with this song in my head since we watched it. Times. Show. Look at her face. She's telling so much just with her eyes.
Yeah.
She originally wasn't going to sing, like they asked her to, but she said no at first. But then
she chose the song.
Yeah.
I think.
Away from me.
Like they had to pay for the rights of this song because she asked for this song.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
It's perfect for
It's perfect for the moment.
Just stop your crying.
This is awesome, the lyrics of this part.
Breaking through the atmosphere.
That
I mean, it's like they literally couldn't have written it better. They couldn't have written it better.
It's for the movie. It's so well done, the character, how she's always away, but she looks and she kind of feels empathy, but she stares always from a bit farther.
Astrophage sampler in position. Question?
Yep. Trays are live, looking both ways.
June.
Yeah, this moment was just so spectacular in theaters.
Yeah, this is in IMAX.
This is one of those ones that's like, it's worth, you gotta see it on the big
Just
screen.
for the cinema,
Yeah.
What's your mate's name again?
Name is.
It's okay.
I think I said before when we watched it the first time, just I like how all the names are always so elaborate for them. It's like a very cultural thing.
If there's a whole active biosphere in the Petrova line, that stands to reason there's a whole active biosphere on Adrian, which means there's life on Adrian.
Oh, Grace! Grace!
Yeah.
Life! Life is reason!
Yeah.
I love how excited he gets. No.
Let's
If he does that.
I like how he falls over himself.
Reason what?
Life on Adrian is reason astrophage imbalance. Life on Adrian makes astrophage die. Thumbs up.
Hello, Earth. Plan is like fishing. We get very close to Adrian atmosphere and lower collector into clouds with chain.
He's talking.
Reel it in. If ship not at precise angle and speed, we die. Example. We must wait.
This is everybody's like driving lessons with a teacher that is
having a trouble. Great, Grace Rocky then.
This is a one-way ticket for me, pal.
What?
We had enough astrophage to get here, but not enough to get back.
Why didn't you tell me?
I got to meet you. I got to do all this amazing stuff. I'm good. Thumbs up?
No.
Tiny thumbs up?
No.
No.
We got stars to save. Okay?
You are. Need word.
What word do you need?
To risk self to help another.
Dumb.
How much astrophage you need? Question?
2 million kilograms.
The hand thinking.
I can give.
I'm counting.
I go home 6 years slower.
It's too much.
Rocky watch crew die. Could not fix.
Actually, I don't know why he went to get back to Earth because probably it's...
He doesn't even remember why he's there, imagine.
Get over here.
Whoa, what? What's happening?
3 days, huh?
Yeah. What are you gonna do for the next 20 years? You got a plan?
I love this shot, how they show it in a casual conversation.
I think it's realistic, and also it makes it so that the boom doesn't make you shit yourself because it scares you.
Yeah, and you see first the light in his face.
Yeah.
It's now or never. Feel that?
Yes.
I'm not worried. Are you worried?
Yes.
Great.
It makes me so nervous in movies when the pieces start to get off because it's like, how important are those pieces?
Status update. Great.
This is so stressful.
Why not moving? Question. No, Grace. Bad idea. Come inside.
I think there is gonna be a later.
Abort, abort, abort. Grace will die. No, 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 no.
Oh.
It's so risky. And what if he failed? Like,
But I think he's right, though. The ship is already, like, falling apart, them just doing it once. So I think if they tried to do it again, maybe the ship wouldn't be able to handle it.
I mean, and they don't have that much astrophage and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, bad, bad, bad.
It's not great.
Bad, bad, bad.
Okay.
Bad,
Everybody.
Rocky's very anxious. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Like, they are trying to get in orbit, right?
Now they're in orbit.
Wrong. Imagine the strength. Like,
Yeah, the G-force, that's what...
I don't want to see this again.
I hate this bit. Yeah, the G-force.
But imagine, it must be so hard.
And he wasn't like properly trained for any of this.
No. The little hat. Go back to your box, Rocky, please.
And the black smoke, no, it's like...
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, they can't kill it.
No.
They can't kill it. No,
It's
it's
fine.
you can't do that anymore. I say that. You can't kill animals in movies anymore.
Isn't enough to blow up a building.
It's not funny.
Here, we stay here.
By mistake.
Yeah, this is where...
A million times the heat energy that they're prepared for.
Now it's first time watching.
Heal my entire...
Huh.
But... Who?
Who?
I mean, that...
Yeah. Yeah.
The gesture.
I'm not an astronaut.
I don't need
Wow.
an astronaut. I need an expert in astrophage who's mission ready.
I'm not ready. But some people are failures. Some people don't rise to the challenge.
You've been present for every major scientific or strategic meeting we've had on the mission.
Yeah, but I die in 30 years with...
With the rest of us. You have no immediate family. You don't even have a dog.
So, just so I'm clear, you're asking me right now to give up my life.
I am. We all are.
Yeah.
And the way the girl is saying, like, you will be in really cool company and they are both dead. I mean, the three of them are dead. It's like...
You have 3 hours. Oh, then we shoot you in the head.
It moved.
They burned, no? It's like it's a real burn. He's good. He's good.
No, it's opened. No,
No.
it's moving. It's moving. It's moving.
Oh, they got you. They got you.
Be careful because Earth will want the astrophage to create fuel. So let's see how much they want to save the Earth.
I really think at this point there is no Earth anymore.
Don't touch your face with the gloves on.
It's just like Rocky said in the start of the movie, no? That he watched the other crew members, no?
Yeah.
For some time.
Yeah. Hi.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey.
Look at him.
You can tell that's a puppet. He's hugging him back now.
Yay! He knows how to do it now.
Yeah, I love how he stretches it. How he just stretches the leg.
Wow.
Is special clothing for celebration. I didn't get you anything.
He gave me everything.
Oh.
But if I were to give you...
Be pretty cool to see your ship.
I mean, and he has given all the astrophages to go back home. I think it's a pretty cool present already.
Yeah, that's what he said. He gave me everything.
Oh, the clothes!
He should have just done the hamster ball.
But
that is some parts, no? Like...
I need to watch a corridor chapter on this movie.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
There's the
Yeah.
Yes, we will lose a quarter of the world's population in the next 30 years. And it assumes that the nations of the world work together to ration food.
My mind is made up.
I like that he's not the typical hero and he's just a human being.
Come in.
What is going to happen?
Mission plan will state that we induced your coma early to maximize your safety. You will be remembered as a hero.
Come on. This is
I have
crazy.
to do it.
You're not.
It seemed like me betraying you, but it's actually me believing in you.
Sure feels like you're
No.
Don't make this
The way she's talking to him, no, like trying to turn the table, like.
I can't do it. Oh! Don't.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
Wow, and no one is having empathy for him.
Well,
I think it's the opposite.
I think it's the opposite. No?
I think they believe in him.
Yeah.
No, they just don't have other option. I mean, they have no one else.
No,
to
I
believe in.
think they legitimately believe in him. Like obviously they want the other scientists to do it, but they know he can do it. I have a thesis about the film, and I think this is a big part of it.
You are very brave.
He's not.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You are bravest human I have ever met.
Yeah.
That's right.
And, see you later.
But I won't see you later.
Yes.
How do you say goodbye back home?
We don't. We do this.
He's so sad.
And how many years takes him to go back?
It was 11 years to send the message. Imagine.
Journey to Earth will take 4 years, 2
Okay,
months,
not that bad.
and 11
Not that bad. Could
But
be
imagine
worse.
4 years alone.
Right, he's going to sleep most of the time.
What?
What is wrong now?
detected. Contaminants detected.
You can't even relax like for 2 minutes.
What?
There's
Don't
a
do
leak.
that.
Oh no.
The problem is the xenonite. The amoeba can't get through it.
Oi.
Probably because we brought it in the xenonite breeder tanks. It evolved to escape it. Rocky's ship is built of xenonite.
Oh my man.
The town.
Wow, how do he knows where he...
Do
How?
both.
Wow.
Go home. Or I can save Rocky.
Bro, there is no home. Forget it.
Well, if it only took him 4 years to get there, then it's only been like 5-6 years. It hasn't even been that long. They said 30 years, a quarter of the world's population. Hasn't been that long.
But she said that it's 20 years, the mission.
Like, what has he said he was right about?
That he could do it, I guess.
But he has a leak on with the thing, so probably he won't be moving much.
Well, he said he'll run out of fuel first because the predator will eat all the astrophage and the fuel, so he'll be stranded. So he'll be stuck. He'll just be. He won't be able to move, so he just has to find him.
How he found him?
Well, there's probably a scientifically best direction that he knows where the planet is.
Yeah.
So he.
Yeah, kind of, right? Science, no? Wait, the ship is big. Maybe he's walking.
He's in the bathroom. It's that feeling, no? When you're in the bathroom and someone is knocking at the door.
Oh my God.
Insistently.
He's like, who is there?
Oh, he's coming in. Grace!
Oh. Tell him about the radiation. I mean, about the sugar.
Earth, Rocky, Earth.
Hello,
Oh, she's receiving everything.
Rocky. I am Rocky from Arid. I am not Rocky from movie. No.
She's older, so you have to.
Not for years.
And if not, you're smart. You'll figure it out.
Huh.
This is Dr. Captain Ryland Grace reporting from the Hail Mary.
Where is he living?
Morning, Armando.
You shouldn't have.
He's back?
I think he's in Arid.
Yeah?
I think so. Because they couldn't get back to Earth, you know? But
Why you always gotta be so early?
No, they're in another planet, maybe.
Okay.
they already know the language, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is there an in-between?
Ah, yeah, he's in Arid, but they created a place for him.
Oh, wow.
But you knew it. You have already read it.
Oh, yeah. They did an atmosphere for him and everything.
Wow.
Oh no, this is... You know I'm a sucker for the fog.
In the house and everything. What? You have everything.
I mean, he had nothing on Earth, no? So.
We work all these years for you, and now you don't want to go back to him?
I mean, they also worked to create that.
Also, technically, he saved the whole planet.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't come back, Rocky wouldn't have made it back. So.
Good morning, class. Okay, everyone.
He's teaching them?
Who can tell me the speed of light?
Yes, he's teaching them. Yes. This is amazing.
It's such a Disney ending.
Yeah.
I love it though. It's nice.
All these things are also practical. You know that? Like all the lights and all this?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
I thought you knew everything.
I thought you knew everything. What's your answer now?
No, I never said I knew everything.
Yeah, you always say that.
We thought that.
It's your fault for.
Greg Fraser is the director of photography on this one.
What other movie has he done?
He did the Batman. I think it's him. I think he was in the. I think he's the Dune director of photography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is, I know that this was based on a book, and the author who wrote the book was, I don't know if they were like a producer or a writer or both, but they were heavily involved in the creation of the movie, the original writer.
You should wear the headphones so we talk at the same volume as before.
Hallelujah.
I love these textures.
Yes.
Anyway, so the writer of this book was also the same guy who wrote The Martian, and he was also like a writer producer for The Martian as well.
I need to watch The Martian.
It's also very good.
I started it, but I didn't finish. I started it in high school, I think. Class.
Is what's the name of the guy?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yes.
So,
let's go to this.
General opinion, guys. What do you think about this?
Oh man, I have lots to say about this film.
You can start.
You want me to start? I have a lot to say.
Is that why you're going to start, no?
Like, is anything specific, like the script or things like that, or is like in general?
Just about okay. I have thoughts about like the writing and the theme and stuff. So should I save that?
No, you can start with that. You go.
Then I have to do the tags for you. The tags for YouTube. The time spans. I need order.
So we're going to.
Okay, we do it in order then.
Yeah.
General thoughts.
Yeah, general thoughts.
General thoughts. I love this movie. I like that it was a happy, hopeful, optimistic movie and not a sad, dark.
Yes. Yes. Please.
I like that it was happy. I like that it's not part of a series, it's not a reboot, it's not a prequel, it's not attached to anything. It was based on a book, but like the writer was involved in the movie.
It's just one book?
Yeah. And actually I remember that Ryan Gosling said in an interview, because previously the Disney executives were saying like, oh, we create like original movies but no one goes to see it, the audience needs to go support the movies and stuff like that. And when
Disney said that,
they
so much
exactly. And Ryan Gosling said in an interview when he was asked about the movie's success and like so many people were going to see, he's like, well, it's not the producer's job it's not the audience's job to go support the movie, it's the creator's job to create a movie that makes people want to go see it in theaters. And I just think the whole team did an excellent job, and this is the kind of movie that I want to see more of in theaters. You know, it's something where the creators are allowed to just create their vision without expectations or follow up or anything like that. It's just make a movie.
Are your general opinions?
I think it's fresh, it's fun. It's like when you think of a space movie, like at the beginning we were saying like, this will happen and this and that and blah blah. But no, it's kind of a different approach, and it has a bit of this Disney feeling, no? Like, the creator of course doesn't die. I'm really glad about that. And thankful the ending is super Disney ending, no? Like,
yeah.
But I think it's done in from a different approach, and I think that's pretty cool. And also the humor it has, we were talking about that before, like the humor is not like a stupid humor, it just comes out naturally from the characters, because like even in stressful situations funny things happen, so I like and it seems like part of the characters, so I like it, you know. It's like it's serious, and even though it's happy, you have these things you have all these moral things, no, and all these hard decisions, like should I go home, should I get here, should I go home where they forced me to come here and everything, or should I go and save this guy that is the only thing I have right now, like should I save the planet but I have 3 hours to decide, or I will be a coward and just like follow my human instinct and everything. So I think it also shows some interesting questions, no? And moral choices and everything. So even though it has this funny happy part, there's also a lot of sad stuff and hard things going on, like this migration, no? He's living but in an extreme way, and I don't know. Your opinion, Yago?
Yeah.
Yago.
Yeah, I like that you say that it's fresh, because lately I'm when there is a dog in a movie, I don't want to watch it because I know that they're going to kill the dog or do something with the dog, and I hate when they do this artificial, you know, thing that they do in some movies and TV shows and whatever, that they use dogs like for creating emotion because it's so easy, you get attached.
It's a cheat code. Yeah.
You know, and every time there is a dog in a movie, I think like 10 times before watching, because I probably know that you're going to use the dog to
you know, they have a whole website, like it's called Does the Dog.
Yeah. I'm using it right now. Because I don't want to watch a dog die in a movie, you know, I don't care about it. This is like such an artificial, you know, way to to be able to get our emotion because it's so easy. It's so easy.
It's easy empathy.
Yeah.
The website is so good.
Yeah. So I now I always check this.
I heard it from you.
Yeah.
First time.
And for this movie, when I saw it, I didn't knew that there is a dog in this movie. I like I said, I saw some images of this rock, but I wasn't expecting that to be like alive. I was expecting more something that was happening or whatever. So I'm glad that I didn't see nothing of this movie because probably I wouldn't watch it if I knew that this was a pet for him, kind of. No, like
yeah.
It's more like a
it was
friend.
funny when like a friend. But when I remember when I was in the theater, I went and saw it with some coworkers, and I leaned over to one of my friends and I was like, if I cry because they kill a fucking rock, I'm gonna be so angry.
Yeah.
If I cry over a dead rock, I'm gonna be so upset.
I was thinking this in the start of the movie. I was like, oh my god, they will kill this fucking little bitch, and I'm going to cry. And but then I was thinking, no, this is a family friendly movie. They will not kill. So I was more chill. I was like, okay, they will not kill it. This is so.
I mean,
okay.
after the rock survived. The Rocky. Okay, they have a name.
Rock.
After
Rock
Rocky
Johnson.
survived the first time, I was like, they're not going to kill them. Because, I mean, the first time it was like, maybe not. They make Ryan Gosling to be alone again and everything. And then you have like a new situation. But once they saved him one time, I was like, okay, it's friendly. What do you have said?
Yeah, I think I got before because when this was happening and I was thinking because this is another part of them because also you want to comment?
Well, no, go ahead, keep going.
Because also this mindset that I have that the Rocky wouldn't die is because in the movie I mean, I got lost a lot of the time. I don't know if I'm stupid or what, but there is a lot of things that I got lost. But then I could understand because I was every time trying to understand it like in a scientific way, not in a movie way. So this was like kind of messing my head. There was a moment that I was like, okay, I need to stop to just enjoy the movie as the movie, not like in a scientific way of things should work. And then when I start to enjoy more as a movie than the scientific way, I realized that he would never die. So it was kind of a bridge for me to realize that
you can feel the movie more.
Yeah, I can feel the movie more. So yeah,
nice.
But yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the script.
I want to talk first because I will trash talk and then you guys can.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do this. We need to talk.
Was hard to me to get into the movie when we start to watch before because that I said they start to throw a lot of names and scientific things and try to explain in a scientific way that we know that it's just script bullshit, but like there is a lot of things that they are just throwing at us, and then none of this whatever makes sense, and so I got like confused if I should understand the minimal things that they were talking or I should just follow the movie as the story and everything. So like I said, it took like a time to detach from this scientific part and be more into the movie, but they made it hard for me, because they was trying to explain things, like but in a hard way because they are throwing names and that and I was like, oh my god, I need to grab all this information. This will be relevant, but in the end, it's not relevant, because they just is so convenient. A lot of parts there's a lot of convenience every time. Just he go to the point A to the B to the and I want to assume this before, so they made it hard for me to assume that it's more easier than they want to show, So I think this happened, and the scene that he was like, I want to go home and everything. I wasn't connected with him because we don't know nothing about his life, I don't know why he wants to go back. I don't care why he wants to go back because he doesn't have a life.
I think it's less about him wanting to go back and more about him just not wanting to die in
I understand that. So show me first this flashback and then you show me the emotional part that he wants to go back.
I don't agree because I think the flashback stuff, like the character progression of the flashbacks progresses linearly.
Exactly. But you need is that what they choose? Because you have to choose something. You want the emotion here, or you want the make sense the progression, you know?
And I don't think it's that. I think that makes sense to make that choice because like what. Like, I don't think it's like a big leap it's not a big leap in logic to understand why, like, somebody doesn't want to die alone in space. I don't think that's like a crazy thing to get invested in.
No, it's not, but it's something that I couldn't get connect with him, like when he was saying to Rocky that he wants to go back. And I was thinking, because I was thinking, okay, you want to go back for what? You have nothing here. You're in space already. You just need to focus on the things you have to do and just die and just let it go. You have nothing to do because we didn't have like this background for him. I didn't have, so I couldn't connect. Why do you have nothing? So why I should care that you want to go back, you know? And then we show everything that you say, like that he just wants to survive because he's a human and blah blah blah, you know, this stuff.
And he's also coward.
He's a coward, and he you know, he's just selfish because he's not thinking about the humanity, just thinking on him. A lot of humans would think like that. A lot of humans would never sacrifice themselves to, you know, maybe for a couple of years or die alone in the space. But you have results here to die. Chill, you have results here. You have your friend here, so. I don't know. I couldn't you're not that alone. Anyways,
I don't think that they didn't give us anything to get attached to in the beginning because we got to see him
being a teacher, good teacher.
Being a teacher, we got to see his personality and that he's very like comfortable with the kids, and we got to see like his how he was rejected from the science background. We got all that, so we got a feel of who he is as a person. And I don't think it's like, I don't know, it made a lot of sense to me that just, of course he wants to go back, not just because he doesn't want to die, but also because like he's clearly a person who is a social person. Like that was very obvious. Like he's never going to accept just being alone and dying, you know? He from the beginning it's clear that he's got very good humor, he's very social, he's very interactive with everyone. And so I think we see that aspect of him. So it's like I just don't agree, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't think it's enough for me. I don't think because if you take I'll compare with Interstellar, but Cooper wants to go back for Murphy. You know, like he wants to go back to see the daughter and go back for his family and everything. This guy wants to go back for what? It's like. I couldn't connect with something with him, like just him being a good teacher, just he's a student. And the woman say the same thing. She said, "Why you students?"
But exactly, but that plays into how it ends.
Yes, but yeah.
I mean, I understand your point because I didn't get emotional with the movie, you know, because I didn't have I enjoyed and I was like, no, don't kill Rocky, but I didn't feel close to emotional, you know, I enjoyed a lot. Like it's really fun movie. I was also trying to understand all the scientific stuff, and it was like they were going too fast to understand, and also they are inventing materials, so it's normal that you can't understand. Still, it was like kind of basic, and I was also like thinking some things like, oh no, you shouldn't do that outside of a isolated camera. And how do you isolate like new particles with good and like a bit of I don't know, like how do you put a scientist in a mission that he has to accomplish? Is what in the movie they say, like no, this would take me years, and they're like, well, you have months or you have weeks, but they don't give him a team of people, like he's alone. That's for me that those things didn't make sense, but maybe because I'm having all the scientific
like I said
mindset, and I'm trying, but then is what you say, no, like you have to accept. It's like when we were watching superhero movies and we were like, okay,
just accept it. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
So I had all the time that in my head, like, wow, like what I have said, like, don't touch your face. If you're using gloves to protect yourself, don't touch your face with gloves.
Yeah, this is small things there.
Yeah, or like sometimes he used the isolated camera, but others he was just working like on the atmosphere of this. Or for example, I didn't understand how when they melted the metal in the
cube.
Then they open it but before they were scared that the astrophage would go out or things like that. So I was like, okay, now it's not dangerous, but probably we missed a lot of explanation because they advanced a lot.
That thing that you say, this small detail that you say, that this happened a lot with a lot of other things, you know. One time this can't be do that, and the other you can do that. One is not, then you can do. It's like
the example with the cube, it makes sense to me because like at that point they had already been able to reproduce the astrophage.
That's what I'm saying, that probably we missed a lot of the process.
But there is a lot of these things.
But if they sit and explain every single step of the way for the science stuff, you're gonna have a 5-hour movie.
So don't explain. So why are you forcing yourself to explain something?
Because we want to have like we want to have something.
Yeah.
The base enough, like, how is this rocket traveling that we don't have this is supposed to be like our timeline more or less. How is they gonna get this rocket to another solar system when we've never even be able to really get past the moon? So like we need to understand that these things expert energy and they are using it to create the energy to go off, and then it also gives the explanation for why the rocket exploded. Like we have, rather than just like, oh, there was a wire cross and the rocket exploded. That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. But they have to give us the bare details of the science for us to understand why these plot things can and do happen. And also the science part of the astrophage and all that stuff fits in very well with the theme and the writing. And so I think you have to have that. It is necessary, but you can't. They give you enough to be like, okay, this is science. This is like more or less real. We can follow it. There's a logic to it. It's not just invented magic stuff.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot more details underneath that they're not explaining to us because it's like, we don't want to sit here for 5 hours. This is what we need. This is what's necessary. I don't think you can just take out all the science stuff.
Don't take out.
I think the science part is necessary here for making it work out, because like the beginning of the movie is all the process, so you need that. It's part of the movie. He is the scientist, like why he is there, what is he researching and everything. It's just like you have to turn off you have to adapt your mind to what you are watching. I don't say like they have to explain more or less, because it's still fiction. It's not a documentary.
Yeah,
so,
it's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it is. You have to make that switch, because I think what the point with what Iago is saying is that you react, like your mind sets on the movie since the beginning. So if they are giving you explanations, you are trying to figure out and you are trying to follow the scientific part, because it's like the language of the movie at the beginning, no? Like, okay, we are gonna explain all the scientific parts, so you are like, okay, let's understand all the scientific part, and then they change to more the science fiction and everything. So then you have to like go like, okay, no, this is not about understanding the scientific part. This is not a documentary. Okay, now I have to switch my brain to what is really the movie, that is science fiction and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Like they not sell you, but
they set everything up.
Yeah, what they are setting at the beginning sets your mind in a way of making the effort to understand the scientific part. So I think it's normal that at the beginning, also depending on your mind, of your way of watching things, no? But I'm always really wanting the explanation of the scientific part because of what I have studied or whatever. But you know, so.
I mean, yeah, because there's also stuff like for me with the language stuff, like there were things where I'm like, how did they connect this word, but again, it's the same thing. Like they figured out the language.
Yeah, with the language I also did the same, because like Rocky is asking like, what is an English teacher doing? Like, no, sorry, English teacher, no, like what is a science teacher doing here? And it's like, how does Rocky know the concept of teacher? You know? But then you have to accept it too. With which I would say, like, let's accept it, you know? But my brain was already accepting.
But with a lot
So
of
it's like I feel like it's a fine line to balance, like the whole suspension of disbelief thing. Like you have to give the audience enough to they're not like, this is random and this doesn't make any sense, but also not to overdo it so that they like it gets bogged down in unnecessary detail. I feel like it's a very thin line to try and figure it out.
It's hard because in the start of the movie, when he wake up and everything, the first thing that I ask, why he's in the space and there is gravity in the space here, you know, like, because wasn't everything normal? And suddenly I don't know if I get something wrong or I didn't pay enough attention, but suddenly there is gravity and suddenly he needs to redo the gravity. Like, I don't know, I didn't get it. What?
No, that was with the
but before this,
it stopped at one moment or something like that.
Yeah, but why stopped? Like, this was like something.
Because I think it reached a point or something like that. I think you have to rewatch it for that because they kind of show it.
Well, also, since it's literally the first opening shot of the movie, the first thing we get is him flying through space and waking up. We cannot have any of the science explanation for this opening scene because it's literally the opening scene.
No, but I'm not talking about this first moment itself. I'm talking when he starts to figuring out this thing of the gravity again, you know, like I was thinking, okay, but before I had gravity and now you don't, now you need to figure out something that had before, so I'm not getting here what's the point of this, you know, like. So for me the movie was trying to take something else to make a mission, a small mission for the character, for, you know, and then okay, it's like, so I don't know, I just got like confused a lot of time because I was overthinking the technology and everything. So, you know.
I think that the thing is that, no, like our mindset maybe didn't start on the right place because we thought it was going one way, that was more like we are going to explain you everything in a scientific way, but it's like, and we were trying to follow that way, and suddenly it was like, okay, no, it's not that we thought. Okay, so we have to reset our brains to, okay, this is science fiction, like when you are watching a superhero movie, no, and you are like, okay, they show you the universe and the laws of that universe, and then you have to adapt to, okay, this is not the real world, you know, it has other playing rules. So I think it happens here a bit.
And now this thing of okay, now I'm here, and now we need to go to this planet to take this, and now we're back, and now you go to your home, I go to my home, and then I go back to you, and it's a lot of things that's so convenient, how they find each other and blah blah blah. But it's okay, it's a movie, so it's okay. This part I was already okay. I give myself. Whatever you want from me.
Me too.
The story is good. I'm enjoying it, so I just give myself to it, you know. But I'm not sense any danger here, you know. I know that everything will be alright.
Because
that's the type of movie it is. You can tell.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I want to feel that something can happen at any time. You know, I want to feel this danger of, like when he was.
There was. Well, I mean, like with Rocky, when we thought Rocky was gonna die, feel like that moment could have happened. I was like 50-50.
You was for real.
I was like, when I saw it in theaters for the first time, when Rocky was like when he was like, I'm gonna watch you sleep, you gotta wake up, I'm like, okay, 50-50, this is like him saying goodbye. And then like very quickly it became like, okay, no, he's alive, and then like, okay, if they don't kill him here, then that's not the kind of movie it's gonna be.
Exactly.
So fine. But I think there were moments of tension, the whole spaceship falling apart. I think despite the fact that I knew that they were not gonna die and blow up, it was still tense.
No, it's
watching
that. It's still tense because the scene is a very well done scene and everything, but I knew that nothing would happen.
You know, it will have a happy ending.
Yes, I know that.
I get that.
Like,
I knew that the Rocky wouldn't die, but when he wake up, this was the moment that got me more, because he said that he was so happy. So this moment I could connect more, but not that part, because now I feel attached with him and the Rock, and now he's happy that the Rock is not dead. So you know what I mean, the way that I got connected with them.
Yeah, you connected with the relationship.
Yeah, with the relationship. And in the end, the same thing, when Rocky appears and they start to talk, and he said like something, I forgot the sentence that he said. I think it was in the part that they was giving a party.
Oh, sorry.
That he gave him a present, and he said something like, I didn't give you something. He said like, oh no, you already gave me everything.
You gave me everything.
This is powerful. This is beautiful, because they connected and everything. So this is the part that I could connect more, and yeah.
I think it was similar to me, like the emotional. But I thought that Rocky could die too. Until that moment, I was like, okay, this is Disney kind of family friendly. So then I knew Rocky was gonna be okay when he came back to the spaceship. You know, after that situation that I was like 50-50, then I was like, okay, everything will be fine. Things will arrive to Earth. Earth will be alive. He will find Rocky, and they will find a way to keep their friendship or whatever. But I also had that feeling, like I didn't feel what I've said. Like I didn't feel emotional in the way of crying and and this because it was kind of a bit safe. I was scared of Rocky dying, but I didn't feel like this super connection. But I felt what you say, like I felt more connected to the emotional moments of I think the biggest emotional connection was with the love between each other, like with these things.
That's what got me in the theaters too. And when we watched it the first time, it got cut out, me crying. I'm safe. The internet has not seen me. The internet has not seen me cry. Oh my God. It's safe. Yeah, I didn't cry this time.
You should have forced yourself.
I will cry.
No, but I did get very emotional in the bit where Rocky gives him the fuel to go home.
Yeah.
Just because I think, again, like kind of like you were saying, like we don't really care if he goes home or not because he can just give himself up, but he's very clearly afraid, and he doesn't. And like you said, like I've made my peace with it. He's putting on this front that he doesn't want to, that he's okay with everything, and I connected with him as a character because I think many people have been in that situation where they're like something bad is happening to them and they're just, for the sake of being okay, they're like, no, it's fine, I'm okay, this is my life, it's fine, it's okay. And then when someone out of pure kindness gives you something, and more because where he's like, you can't do that, it's too much, like it's too, he goes home 6 years slower, that's too much, like pure selflessness, where suddenly he was able to give himself hope, and I was able to connect to that because I felt those moments where someone gives you something and it costs them something, and you're like, I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy of this, but suddenly you feel this hope, and suddenly these feelings of fear that you've been blocking off, that you've been hiding, suddenly because you've opened yourself to it, it all comes rushing in, and you're overwhelmed suddenly, this fear, and it's you're feeling all the fear that you've been hiding away, but then also the relief at the same moment. That whole sequence, extremely emotional for me. I think it worked incredibly well, and I think it was brilliantly acted as well. And I think that sequence got me, and it got me the second time when I watched it. And I think the only time it didn't get me the third time was because we were chatting. I think if I had been like in the moment, like tuned in, I probably would have cried again. But I was grateful for the distraction this time around that we were chatting.
Sorry, internet, that you missed Logan crying because we were chatting. But however, like despite all that thing, I think the script is really smartly written at a dialogue level. Like the dialogues are really good.
Very good.
How can you get so attached to a stone with a robotic voice?
Yeah.
And still, it's so cute, and you get so attached, and it feels so. It's also the acting, right? Like the script and the acting makes it so casual and so natural, such a everyday situation and the way they get like this roomy vibe and everything, and still they're trying to work out everything, and how I don't know, and even the other girl, like before they like when they are preparing the mission, the dialogues are also really good, like how the woman changes the phrases to make him look like a hero, but in reality she's just forcing him to go to space, and she tries to like put it in a beautiful way when it's terrible, And
By the way, very well done for her.
Yeah, it's great.
I want to talk about the acting a lot later because, wow.
But I'm talking about the character attitude of force him.
Okay, you're talking
very well done.
Well, and
it's terrible, that scene.
I think I want to backtrack and then talk about the woman as well, how she's like a character foil for Grace. But going back to the dialogue, there's a very nice little writing trick that they do with Rocky when they have that emotional moment, and he tells Rocky that I'm not going to go home, I'm going to stay out here and I'm going to die. And obviously he has his script that's written the way, why not go home? Why we do this question? But there's one line in the entire movie where he says, "Why didn't you tell me?" There's no that's very clearly a question. The sentence is perfect grammatically. Every other situation, it was off. The grammar, how it was written. But this one line is written perfectly, and that's a very nice, subtle writing trick to get the audience to like wake up for a second, almost to get you to clue in. Your brain subconsciously notices that something is off, something has switched, and so you clue in suddenly more. That you realize that, oh, this is important, I need to pay attention to this. And I thought that was a very, very nice, well done, well written, that bit. Just a nice little writing trick. And then with the commander, I don't know her character. What was her name? I can't even remember.
I have no idea.
And what even was she? She was the boss, but like commander.
They said the name. I don't know. She said the name when she arrives. Not the first time at the school.
Yeah, she did
it herself.
That the last time.
The cool woman. I think she works very nice as a character foil for Grace, because like Grace is very like, he obviously uses humor to like deflect from everything, and he's very roundabout in everything he says. He doesn't say anything directly, and she is completely cuts straight through every sentence he says. Every time he tries to say something in kind of a roundabout way, she's like, well, you don't need to do this. And it's very direct and very German as well. I love that. She was German, like she's the most German woman I've ever seen. Like, this is so good. But she was a very well written character, and the dialogue and how they play off each other and how they counteract each other was very nice.
I love it so much. It seems like so stupid, but the scene of the karaoke, I love it so much because she's kind of, I think, is the typical person that is so like trying so hard to pull her job like correctly, and to save humanity. She's like hyper focused, probably workaholic woman. We don't see nothing of her personal life. Like, we know the astronauts, they have like partners and their parents and their kids and everything. We know nothing about this woman, so probably she's just like a workaholic and everything, and she's like super cold and everything with her job, and really direct and super focused, and she's taking super hard decisions just for the sake of humanity, and all that. And still you see that she's like trying hard, because when he's running and everything, she's suffering. Like, and the karaoke scene is the only moment, I think, where she let herself stop being the working woman that she is all the time, and she smiles at him when she finishes, like, I sang. I told you I sing.
And then she like puts the wall up again. She's like, when she finishes, she's like, and that's enough of that.
And she goes away.
She goes straight back.
She has never been like on the party, and she sings this song that is, the lyrics is perfect, and we have said during the like, well chosen. Like, I think it was worth it to pay for the song, and she's also singing, like, you feel so much empathy while she's singing, like her look and everything, and then you see the lyrics, and it's like, wow, she's been vulnerable for one moment, that she stopped being the perfect worker, cold and meticulous and everything, and then she finishes the song and she goes back to the working perfect woman.
I think we also get a little bit more of her personality in the scene right before when they're on the top of the ship and she's talking about how she believes in God and she's like, that beats the alternative. That's like the little teaser to like enter into like we're seeing more of her. I said it when we were watching it. I love that personality type of the very scientific person who is still religious. I always find that type of character interesting.
I also think when the explosion, like I think she's already like feeling a bit more confidence with him, and she's like maybe a bit more relaxed because they are close to start the mission, you know. So like she smiles a bit more and everything. She's still in that way, you know, but you can
then
see
she changes again.
Yeah, then she goes to the other way. Like you can see she's like kind of starting to relax, and they're kind of having this bond. No, maybe she's feeling a bit more attached to him, and suddenly it's like she has to go to the extreme working side of just taking the right decisions for humanity, and she goes again to robot kind of way. But you still feel the actress is so good. Like you still feel all her effort, to pull back all those feelings. I don't know. It's so well done. That character is awesome, and the actress, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's on.
Let's talk about the acting now.
We are ready.
Well, I still have a lot to say about that. I still have a lot to say about the script. Like
you can go.
Was that like with the theme and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't know. I think it was incredibly well written with the theme of the movie. I think the theme of the movie was like fear and friendship and love, like being able to beat fear, and it's written so well throughout so many facets of the movie. Like with the astrophage, there are these things that these little teeny tiny black specks, even the way it's colored as well, that eat stars. You know, this star is this massive, powerful. It's the fucking sun. You know, it's this amazing, powerful thing, and this fear is stealing it and using it for itself, and it can kill a star. And we have Ryan Gosling's character, who is very clearly like a very good person, very smart person, like a very smart scientist. He had this paper from the beginning, and these little fears and insecurities that came in started eating away at him. And they continue to eat away at him throughout the movie. And when they're preparing for the mission before he goes, before he's put in, there are these little moments like when the other astronaut is talking to him saying, oh, you just need to find someone to be brave for. And so he's like, no, I'm not brave. I'm not this person, you know. And these little insecurities keep eating away at him. And then when he starts to meet Rocky, like the first moment is when he takes off his helmet. You know, he thinks he understands the science of it. He's like, this is oxygen. He's saying he's giving me oxygen. This makes sense, blah, blah, blah. But his fear is still there. It's still like consuming him. And he's like, no, I'm not. If I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. You know, so he doesn't trust himself. He's still too afraid because of the trauma he has from being ousted from the science community, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. He's still overwhelmed by his fear. And so, but he takes off his helmet. He trusts himself. And he trusts Rocky, and I think from that point on they start to bond more. That's where we start to get more of the friendship and the life and them starting to live together. And he starts to be able to do more things. They work well together, and so the star is able to shine more brightly. And then it even works later with the predator, the bacteria that comes in later. And Rocky says it as the answer. Like the answer is life. You know, life beats the astrophage. You know, it beats the fear. And I think that was a nice little elegant solution because it fits in like the life is society. It's other people, it's other bacteria, other things. And Rocky, this friendship was able to let Grace grow and overcome his fear. And then when we go back after that, we have the flashback to where they ask him to go on the mission. And they tell him that, he has to do this for all of Earth. And he's so clearly like terrified. He can't do it. And she knows that he can. And she says it when he's standing up and he's trying to run away. She says, like, this is going to feel like I'm betraying you, but I'm not. I believe in you. Because if she really thought that he was just a coward, she would not have risked putting him on the ship around other people where he could fuck up the mission, try and steal the ship and go home. She's way too smart for that. She would not have risked that. She said earlier when they were talking about it, we could wait months, but the probability of casualties go up the longer we wait. So this will set us back months. But she knows that he can do it. She knows that he can do it. She believes in him because she's his friend. And her believing in him, she puts him, she takes away his choice, which is not nice. But
in this case,
I think it is. I think she does.
If you're talking about the whole solar system that's going to die if you're not going.
Well, there's
systems, in fact.
Yeah, exactly. There's that aspect of it too, where it's that if she doesn't do it, like, everyone dies, so she has to do it. But I think there's also, a very real aspect of it that she just believes in him, and she knows that he can do it. She knows that he's this son that he can be, and he's just being overwhelmed by his fear. So she's like, okay, you're afraid to do it. You can't do it because you're afraid. I'm just gonna do it for you. And then I'll
take the decision for you.
And I know that you will be able to do it later. And then when we see it later, immediately followed by the scene with Rocky where he's faced with the same decision again. And before, when he says, like, you don't have friends, you don't have any family, you don't even have a dog, he's alone. He doesn't have this life. So he's not able to overcome the fear, just like the astrophage overcome the star without the life. And then, so now when he's faced with the same choice with Rocky, now he has this life, this connection. And so now he's able to overcome the fear, and now he's able to pass through it and save everybody. And I think it was, and there were also little dialogue moments. I wish I had written them down, but there were other little dialogue bits throughout the movie that reinforced this theme, that kind of tease. Because there were moments where I'm like, I had this thought before we started watching the movie about the whole thing of fear, and the astrophage killing the star. That's fear. That's the theme of the movie. But I wasn't sure, like, how everything fit in, and I wasn't sure, like, how the predator, like, how does that work and everything. But then watching through the movie a second time, and the little dialogue clues that they put in, it became more clear, like, no, this is definitely what it is, and it's reinforced on every level throughout the story and the script. So I think it was extremely well written and well done.
I think Maria doesn't agree with you.
And she doesn't agree with me about the woman.
I agree about the metaphor and everything, and I think it's pretty smart, but I don't agree with the woman, because I think it's not like, it's not as beautiful as, she trusts him, but he's not brave enough, so she's like pushing him to be the hero he really can be, but his fear is taking him back. I don't think that. I think she doesn't have other option. Like, it's not like, I trust you. It's like, between all the options I have, you are the best choice. The best. So it's not as beautiful as, in reality, you're a hero inside yourself, but you don't know it.
But
my perspective is, you were talking a lot, now it's my mom. My perspective is like, she's like, okay, we are fucked up. Who is here? What's the crew? This is the guy that is like the.
He wasn't there ever meeting.
He has no idea about being an astronaut, but we have the other guys of the team that are here. He's the best option. So she's not like, she's just being selfish. No, she's not totally being selfish, because she's taking a super hard decision and something she will have to carry forever. She's doing it for the. For humanity, no? As we
for everything, for the sake of the other species.
What we have said, no? Like, she's in her, I should do the best out of my job, no? So she's like, what, like, robot style, no? Like, let's value the pros and cons. Yeah, this is the best option. I'm going to take the bad guy role, no? And I will force this guy, but it's not like, I believe in him, because I think it's just like, we are fucked up. This is the best option we have. It's not perfect, but what else can we do? You know, like it's humanity what is in danger here, and like life itself. So
I want to say one more thing to kind of counter that, because I think that's definitely a part of it, because we've said this character is very logical and straightforward, and she's work mode, and I think that definitely plays a part in it. But I think the fact of her believing him, we do see it in the script from the beginning. Like, even that first interaction when he's this rejected scientist who's been thrown out of the community, and he has this idea which doesn't end up being true. She went to him originally because he had this idea of life evolving without water that wasn't true. It didn't end up being true. The astrophage was water-based. But from the beginning, she says, no, I don't need people who are this. I need people who can make people angry. And she liked him and she believed in him. And there are other dialogue bits that come in when she says, like, can you just take a compliment for once? And he's like, no, probably. She knows that he's capable and that he can do these things, but that's why it says he's always dancing around it. He's always avoiding it. He's always trying to get around it, even in the way he speaks, and she cuts through. That's how their interaction, their dynamic has been from day one. She cuts through all the outside, all the problems, all the workaround stuff, and she gets directly to the point. This situation is the same thing. He's afraid, he doesn't want to do it, he's dancing around, I don't think I can, I'm going to cut straight through, and we're going to go straight to the problem, because you can do it.
Yeah, but I don't think she's trusting, like, I believe in you, even though people don't believe in you. No, she knows he's a good scientist. Even though he has been rejected in the scientific community, she knows he's one of the best. But not just him, because they were like using biologists all around the world, so he was one of them, and they were trusting him because he had an interesting point of view that maybe was interesting to this specific situation. So she knew he's a good professional. Then I think she starts to develop this attachment to him. That's what I say, when she sings the song and she smiles at him, or when they are talking and she's a bit more relaxed. But when that's why when she has to force him to go, she's suffering, but she's robot mood. But you can see in her face that is like, I know this is the best. I don't like doing this. No, she's like, it's better that, no, please don't run. Sit down, make it easier, She's like, she doesn't want to do that, like, from the attachment level. But she knows it has to be, is the best option. But it's not like, I'm believing in this guy and whatever. Yeah, she develops some kind of attachment, but since the beginning, I think she's just taking the best decisions for the mission. And this guy is a professional, and she knows she's good. So she trusts his professional abilities. It's not like, yeah, you can be a hero, whatever. No, it's like, okay, this is the best tool we have.
Well,
I think she's meticulous. She's just like taking the best choices. Yeah, she's using the best tools. They're the best minds that are there.
That's what I meant with her believing in him. She knows that he can do it.
Yeah, but that's why I don't see it like a beautiful moment, when she's telling like, oh no, you will go, like, it's not like, no, she's seeing the sun inside of him. I don't think that. She's just like, man, I'm sorry, but I have to force you to go because we don't have anyone else. So
sorry, it's you.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I think the table was kind of like that.
Yeah,
everyone was looking so.
I really think
unfortunately,
I don't think it was portrayed like a beautiful moment, but I think that's what the metaphor was inside throughout.
I really don't see that metaphor, because I really think, like, even though I feel this is kind of Disney vibe movie, I think that is the only moment that is really not Disney feeling at all. I think that's terrible.
Yeah, it was kind of terrible. If you can imagine someone forced you to
completely disagree.
And when he's on the floor, lying on the floor, and he's like, Carl, I can do it.
No, this was terrible.
And Carl is like, no, yeah, you can. It's like,
it was dark.
Someone have a bit of empathy, because he's gonna do it either ways. But can you tell him, like, look, I know you think you can't, but we need it. Can someone just don't make him a hero, just be honest, like, I'm really sorry, I know you think that, but we need it, just don't turn around the situation and be that cold, like, no, you will become a hero.
I understand what you're talking.
It was, for me, it was so cold when Carl was saying, like, no, but I don't know what even he said, but it's like, no one is having a bit of empathy for this guy, and it feels so lonely, you know, like he's running and no one is like even scared of, no one is even looking weird, like why is this guy running, and they are like two men over him, like forcing him. I don't know, it's like for me it was terrible.
I understand what you're talking about. I also understand your point of the beautiful part, but this beautiful part comes from a dark part, so I think it's like
I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
No, they're not.
They can work. They can work. They can be both.
Even though you explain it, I don't see the beauty. I really think it's not selfishness because it's for the whole humanity, but I think it's just being practical.
Being practical, yeah.
No, I really don't think there's nothing beautiful on what they are doing. The only beautiful thing I see is this girl sacrificing herself, being the bad guy, for humanity's sake, you know, saying like, okay, I will make my hands dirty, I will be the one doing this terrible job of forcing this guy, taking this decision for the sake of humanity. I think that is the only beautiful thing that is also terrible, because this woman has to live with that choice with a person that she has started to feel some attachment to. So, and still it's not beautiful, it's terrible that she has to do that, you know, and she looks like the bad guy too, because I mean it's a terrible situation.
So let's go to acting. I've been saying let's go to acting. Well, what do I have to say here, no? He's very good acting, no? He's always good. Like, I always like him doing all his movies that he does, because he's this beautiful, handsome guy, but he has this puppy face, you know, this dog face, like
this clumsiness.
Yeah, clumsiness, and sometimes
he's like the sexiest nerd ever. Like,
like I just say, no, that when she was in the table,
yeah, with the glasses down, like fucking, like always, like this. Like, he's like, I'm like, goddamn, he is like, that's a good looking nerd. Right,
but like with whatever clothes, and he's just like this. How can you be sexy like that?
And even when he, in the beginning, when he's like waking up and he has like all the weird random clothes and hat on, and he's like sipping the vodka bottle, and he's got the crazy hat and the sunglasses, I'm like, this guy is, like,
knows how to make it.
This is like a very hot homeless man. Like, this is very.
In that movie, is Drive, the name of the movie, Drive? That he's like
I don't remember.
There is a movie that he does. He's kind of a psychopath, kind of, because he's a very aggressive guy, because he does some stuff. But he met this girl, and the girl is in love with him, and he's in love with the girl and her son. I think the story is kind of like that. I don't remember exactly what is the story.
Guys, do you know what movie is this?
It's Drive. I think it's Drive, the name of the movie, because I saw it like many years ago. I saw it many years ago, and he's very cold in this movie. He almost never talk, and he's cold, and he in the stressful situations he's very cold, and he's so sexy cold, you know. Like,
we're not talking about the acting. We're talking about Ryan Gosling just being hot. Like this.
Yeah, he can be
not acting.
like clumsy. He can be sexy cold.
He can be whatever. Like, I don't know how.
I mean, he's literally Ken Barbie doll boy. So he's.
But I mean, I don't know.
He's great, and he's got a lot of range. It's fun.
And he's so, for me, what I love about him is that he's so casual, you know.
He's casual.
And
his humor, natural.
His humor feels, it's natural. It feels so organic. Like, I love it so much when he's talking on the camera. And he's like, no, you got and he's like, and it's like, look at him, like there. It's really like a moment with your family.
Hello, Grace, friend.
He's like, I can't stand. Like when you are talking with your family and someone is next room, like, you know, it felt that way. Like,
and the part that he's eating, I like it. He's eating, and the rock is not doing it. He's like, oh, like.
There's also one part I mentioned it, but it was a bit late from the scene when they are. He's like in the lab, and all the other astronauts come, and he's like eating something, and he's like. And then he comes out, and he's like with the cat t-shirt and everything, and he does like this, like he covers the cat t-shirt. He's like, hi, and it's such a stupid gesture, but this shows so much insecurity and so much like I'm not serious like you, and so much inferiority, and you can see it all during all the movie. Like, no, I'm not like you. No, I don't have what you have. No, I can't do it. They can, but I'm not a hero.
Well, that plays into the theme that I was talking about. I think too. It works for the character. Like he's insecure and doesn't have any confidence, and you see it, and it's really well acted in the way, like you said, like the tiny little gestures that he does is really good.
Yeah, and also what I have said, for example, when Rocky is telling about the fuel, you can see like a bit of his face on this side, and like the eye makes like a like a little tick, and you're like, oh, something is going on, and it's so tiny. It's like he's like something is going on in him, and you just see like a little tick in the eye, and it's like I don't know, and so he has like all these little details. Or like he has this puppy smile when he hugs Rocky, and Rocky and he's like having this smile that is super cute. Yeah, he's really good.
Cinematography, art,
and the acting of the girl also.
Yeah, we've already talked a lot about her, but she's just phenomenal.
But I needed to say it again.
Yeah.
I think she's even better than him.
Oh, also, the voice actor for Rocky. I think that we should also. He was really good too.
Okay, is he totally a voice actor? Like because he did like live, or they record for.
He was also the puppeteer for Rocky, so he was on set with everybody, but they record. I think I don't know if they recorded his voice after or on set, but I know he was the puppeteer and he was also the voice, and he was on set with Ryan Gosling doing all the scenes and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So they could act, no?
Yeah.
Like directly.
Yeah.
Cinematography, art, you want to talk?
Cinematography.
Yeah, I will talk fast because it's getting very long. This.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk just about some two things, maybe three.
I mean, say whatever you want to say, because if they don't want to watch this part, they can skip, and we have the time span. So if you just
I'm talking about things to do, not them. So one thing I want to talk about is the anamorphic lens that I say, the line that why I think it is, I'm not that sure, but so the anamorphic lens is like that normal, no? And then the line usually is that, no, like horizontally, no? And this movie was like kind of vertical. I think it's because they shot this on film and for IMAX, so large format. The thing with the anamorphic lens is when you use an anamorphic lens, the lens compress the image, and the post-production you stretch the image to get more field of view, but then you get these black bars, which doesn't work for large format, which is IMAX. Because it's this IMAX, because if you put like an anamorphic in an IMAX, you'll be like just this line of movie and these black bars, big black bars. So a way to turn this around is that you reverse the film, or you reverse the lens and stretch the lens in the opposite side.
Interesting.
Yes. And I heard about it sometime. I'm not sure if this was happening here, but it looks like they film it in film. So maybe that's why they did that, because it is for IMAX and you need to do this kind of trick and to make it work for an IMAX, an anamorphic lens. So maybe it's like creative choice, or maybe it's for that. So I don't know. This is just the information that I know about it. So.
Cool. I was curious about it since you told me. Yeah, so, yeah, that's cool.
And another thing that I realized also is the way that they was playing with the highlights in the memories, in the flashbacks, because you can see like in the school. Every window was very blowing out white, and we just seeing the scene inside, and was the same thing for everything. Like real memory. When you think about your memories, you don't see outside this moment that's happening.
Yeah.
Like when they are talking about the mission, every window is very blowing out. Is white, is pure white, and the scene is here. And the same thing happened when they are walking into the outside of the carrier, the ship carrier of the and then you outside, but even you outside with them, everything in the background is still very blurry and shining and whitish, so you can't see nothing. And it's very foggy. Everything is very foggy. You can't see nothing. It's just them every time, every scene. And I think this was interesting, no? And the way that they use the bokeh, the defocus, and these lines that sometimes appears. You saw it when it stretched the light and it passed the bars also. So. And another thing, the flashback was shot with the anamorphic normally, because you see the black bars. And all the scenes in the space was IMAX, so this this upside down lens. So yeah. So
I obviously didn't pick up on any of that, but I could tell that it felt like visually something about. I picked up that something was different between the flashback scenes.
Yeah.
Also, I remember I mentioned it when we talked about it when we watched it the first day. There was something happening with the shot when they would like rotate it upside down, but I didn't notice it today when in any of the shots. So I don't know why I talked about that. I have nothing to say.
What you're talking about?
Yeah.
But I just
one more thing. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
When they are in a conference room talking in the microphone, there is a beautiful scene where they are talking and the lights of the microphones of everyone in the table is red, no? And when the camera is focused on him and all the microphones are like on focus, they have this bokeh, this oval bokeh, red, and then looks like the same bokeh of the what was the name of the thing?
Petrova line?
Yeah, when is there everything's red, so it's kind of the similar way. Yeah, because I was taking attention in that detail, because I was thinking, wow, the way that they defocus the microphone lights look like a lot of particles in the air, and then they did it. I was look, maybe they did it like on purpose or not, or maybe they just
worked out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See the black bars I was talking about.
Yeah.
The black bars is only in the flashbacks, because here looks like they shot in the anamorphic, like in the normal position, no? And when we go to the space scene, you can see that this.
Watch you accidentally click on.
See?
Okay.
And then
I was gonna laugh if you accidentally went to another
flashback.
Yeah.
So here you have the full frame of the screen. So,
interesting.
Yeah, I stopped here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought with this, I have no cinematography experience, but I just, like I said, this movie was gorgeous in theaters. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I think they did a really good job, like even like with a lot of the lighting that they did, like for example, like when he's on top of the ship and looking at the green planet, and when it cuts back, you don't see the planet. You can see the green light on him and on the spaceship.
Yes, and then the face.
It's so well done.
Okay.
See, I was talking about the blowing out outside and everything.
Really good.
So, yeah.
It's true that there was something feeling weird, but I couldn't tell neither.
Yeah, every time. I want to see the outside scene.
Apparently, just a little difference from the book. I heard that in the book, the end scene where we see her on the spaceship, on the normal ship, like watching the videos and like confirming the samples and starting again, that was not in the book. In the book, it was like left. Like, we don't know if he actually saved Earth or not. It was left open.
It's open.
Yeah, in the book it was like we have no idea if they got the samples or anything like that.
That's kind of good, no? Because then you are like, you have their experience. That is that they don't know.
And here they got the message, the samples, and everything. I think was here when they was outside. And
that's in the here.
Well, you want to say something about the art?
Yeah, I love the design of the spaceship. I think it's smart to create something different from the typical things. And if you want to create something different, you have to think deeper, no? Like they were thinking on the material, and I think that's really important because it's like they come from a whole different planet. They are a whole different kind of life. So of course they have other elements in their planet, like there are other main elements because that's why life has evolved different, no? And the temperature and everything. And I think this is confusing me a lot.
I'm getting distracted by the no more touchy.
No touchy.
So yeah, I think the design of the spaceship was super cool, and how the design came from thinking on what material and how this guy works, no? Because then you see like the way he's like a craft guy, like he. It makes sense with the structure of everything he creates. Makes sense with the structure of the spaceship, and then like everything is really like. But for me, it makes a bit of contrast also with the creator itself that feels organic. Like the puppet design is really cool, but it's really opposite to the type of spaceship they have that is really with angles and super straight. But I think the design is pretty cool, and how they create even the tunnel they are creating.
Everything's very not touchable, no? The glass, everything you want to touch it and see the surface and
all this glass structure they have. It's pretty cool. And that they are and that they give a bit of. It makes sense, the design of the things, no? Because it's like it's creating it with xenon and everything.
Yeah, it was a lot of world building that went into it. You can tell.
And I also love the art in his like in Ryan Gosling's spaceship, because it's like with all the mess, no, and like his clothing. There's something I love about his clothing, his outfits. There's so much about himself.
The blanket,
the blanket. But he's also like always with t-shirts with sentences and everything, and you can tell his personality. You know, like he's not this serious guy. He's always like wearing whatever and like with funny sentences and everything, kind of this teacher vibe too, no? And all these things, and even all the decisions they have taken at a narrative level of what things each of the characters had in their backpack when they left and all that. I think it's pretty cool.
I love when they do not humanoid aliens.
Yeah. Because that would make sense. It doesn't make sense like Star Wars. Like everyone's basically just a human with like horns.
Exactly. Like different colors.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like when they do humanoid.
Boring.
Yeah. Boring.
And there are also like stupid details that I saw that I think it's awesome. For example, the computer that he's carrying for the translation, it was all with tape. Like the down part was all covered in tape. Like
everything was very
Yeah, but he's carrying that all the time, so it makes sense that it's super broken and that he's trying to fix it.
Nice
and
details,
he's not an engineer, so it's normal that he's fixing things so badly. Like all the wires like attached like with however.
Everything looks very improvised on the cables and the light.
And I think that's great art, and I think that are really smart decisions. And well, there's also, but this is probably something more about the acting, like the way he places his glasses. Like I have seen no one doing that from the character, and the glasses feel so weak and everything. I think is part of his character, no, that being clumsy and everything. but yeah, I think the spaceship of Rocky was pretty cool, but his spaceship had also a lot of details that were pretty cool. And also the engine of the spaceship was really cool, as they are creating a new fuel and everything.
I like how they explain it, like we get to see it, and then later they show us it working, like the flipping, rotating thing is super cool.
And I think it's cool because they have the excuse that they are creating a new engine with a new fuel, so you can create aesthetically a new way of seeing the spaceship moving, no? And I think that was also pretty cool every time they and the design of the planet also really cool and non-typical from movies, you know, like with this gaseous kind of feeling, and still Rocky's like boring.
I just want to play more Kerbal. And I want to visit the other planets, because there is a gas planet that I want to visit, but it's so far away. I barely can go to the moon. Now I can go better, but it's too hard to manage.
I think good game. Good movie.
Okay, and what about technical things like soundtrack, sound design, editing, blah blah?
I've said it like 5 times already. The soundtrack is just amazing. I mean, we've already kind of said it. Just every note seems to fit in the right spot.
Yeah, it's really well.
For me, the soundtrack itself didn't get me that much. I felt it was good, not bad, but wasn't that this stand out for me. I think what stand out more for me is the sound effects, no? The sound of the balls, the roll, the tuk tuk tuk, these little things, the rocky sounds, no, like. I like this. I like the sound effects in this one. Everything was very satisfying to hear.
And
the voice, even the voice, the way that was generated, the effects of the voice was very satisfying to hear.
And what about the editing?
VFX editing. For me, it's good. VFX, like you barely notice the VFX here, no? It's very well done, no?
I said it before. They use as much practical effects as they could, like.
And I think this is the good part, no? Because you don't notice when it's heavy VFX only shot. No, you can see that there is like a mixture,
no?
A a work of or make things practical first, then you go with the VFX to complement, you know. So yeah, The Rock, very real, everything was very real, very.
Yeah, it felt like heavy, no?
Heavy,
And clumsy, and
everything
what you
had
said, like
weight
this
and everything.
weird kind of shaky movements that you
Yeah.
don't get that easily with CGI. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so how many spirits, people?
You start.
I start?
Yeah.
No, I ask. You start.
I start.
Yeah.
Okay, I start. No problem.
You can be mean. Generating the spirit.
Generating spirit. I'll give a 7.5, 2.5. I think this is a good point for me. I like it. I had this problem with the physics and scientific stuff. One more. The last. I promise is the last thing I'll say about this. When the ship is like touching the atmosphere of the green planet, and they are probably like, I don't know how many miles or miles per second, and then he falls. The ship is like going that, and he fall, and he does like that, like.
Yeah.
This is like, and then I was like, oh my god, this is so stupid. But then I was like, no, relax, it's just a movie. And then when he got in, you feel the gravity normal, like, okay, he's just normal. The things fall in so nothing have like. But then when the movie needs to use the gravity for the story itself, then they use it. So it's like I said before, no? The movie use something, then they take it off, then they use it again just when it's convenient for the story itself, not just for the whole thing. So it's the last thing that I will say about it. I will give a 7.2.5.
7.25?
Yeah.
Is that the number you were looking for?
This number I'm looking for. So yeah. No, you.
Me.
Yeah.
We do go online.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, so then he gives like the bad one, you give the good one, and again I give the middle one.
In my that's the middle one. Mine wasn't bad because I like the movie. I would watch again. I don't know.
Maybe you would like it more second time around.
Maybe.
I mean, we have kind of watched
Yeah.
half for a second time.
Yeah, I don't think I would watch this movie again. Because of these things that the scientific things that got me, you know. Because yes, I think it's good. I think it's good. It's good here, and the message and everything as a movie itself. I think okay, it's good, but doesn't attract me in some other aspect that I like in the movie, you know, in some everything that we try to look in a movie, you know, how to say that, innovation, no, innovation, and bring something new to the table, and all this thing. This movie doesn't play well with this, you know, bring something new, you know. It's more like a good story, a good character connection. And that it is.
And that it is. That your voice changed.
Now I'm off. I'm out.
Mic drop.
Go for it.
Go for it, Logan. Sorry.
Compensate.
All right, I'm gonna go with a 9.5.
What?
Wow.
You really like that one?
I do. I really like this movie. I think the 0.5 I'm taking off just because the ending felt a little, I don't know, like the last 10 minutes felt very rushed. Like we reached the emotional climax where he overcomes his fear and he goes and saves Rocky, and then it's like 2 minutes later he's on the beach and it's like, whoa, okay, that's the movie. It's just that ending bit just felt a little bit quick.
I think it started when he discovered the breach, no? When you discover the material was, and then it starts to be blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
I need to go there. I found him, and he's him, and then to go, and then
and he finds the problem super fast too. He finds the problem really fast. He solves the problem really fast.
Yeah, it was very fast for.
I think I can understand why, because it's already like 2.5 hour long movie. But I don't know what I would cut out so we could have more time with this. I don't think there's anything I would want to cut out. So it's like, I don't really know how I would fix it. If
Maybe you can just take that end, because I thought
no,
it was
you have to
the
have
end
you
and
have
suddenly-
no, you have to have that for the theme. Absolutely, you have to have the point where he makes the right decision and overcomes his fear. You have to have that. You have to.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's pointless, all the story.
Because the emotional climax is when he gives in and runs away.
Yeah.
When he says, "I'm not going to do the mission," then that's the emotional crux of the story, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to have the him overcoming but so I don't know what else I would cut out. I would just say that after that, we have the climax, we have the ultimate victory. And then suddenly he's on the beach. He was just a little fast.
Wait, you see the earth and like that too, like
yeah. It was just like 2 minutes. So I don't know. It just felt a little rushed, that last bit. But otherwise, phenomenal movie. I think, like you said, there wasn't like, I would agree with you that there wasn't like innovation. Like there wasn't. This movie didn't necessarily bring anything new to the movie world. But I think it had a lot of good stuff that a lot of movies that are being put in theaters nowadays, especially in a post-COVID movie world, has lost. And I think this movie was the creators were given the space to create the story that they wanted and
adapt the story they want.
Adapt it. Well, yeah, because the writer of the book was involved as well, so create more or less. And I think, like I said, everything with the script was really well written. The themes that they had were pretty evident to me in every aspect of the movie, like not just like with the dialogue and the plot, but also with stuff like with music and the world building. Everything was very interwoven very, very well, and that's always what I look for the most in movies. Is everything connected to the message you're trying to sell? And I think this movie did that flawlessly. So that's why for me it gets like a 9.5.
Okay. I think it's the first time that we disagree most in.
We had a lot of back and forth on this one.
Yeah. It's the first time that we disagree.
Close, you start fighting. Because you are here, guys. If not,
when this camera shut down, we're going to start fighting right here, right now.
But in another room, because here we have the camera and the equipment. So I think I'm giving an 8.
I knew it.
Yeah, right. She's told us already. She knew I was going to go high, that she was going to be in the middle.
So I think it's a really well production. Like all what you have said, all the departments worked really cohesively. I was trying to move it from Spanish to English, and
and it just ended up
like an engine. An engine started.
So yeah, I think, and I must say that I enjoyed a lot, but I think when they found the solution, for me the movie went down. You know,
which part? The solution of
Rocky and him they are going to fish the particles and everything. For me,
after that,
you have the mission. Kind of during that,
I agree.
I'm
with you. I was enjoying more
because the beginning maybe it was because of the cut with it, the kind of effect, no? But at the beginning I was like really invested, and I was like, okay, even though making the scientific
maybe being
change
like
in
broken
the
up, maybe played a part.
Yeah, but like even though I had to like switch my brain from not scientific to accept this science fiction, I was like invested, you know, and I liked the character, and I was enjoying a lot the funny parts and everything. But like, and I was enjoying so much how the encounter, you know, when they are like the spaceship is throwing the piece and she's trying to,
yes.
I
all
enjoyed that so much. Yeah, how they were meeting, that when he's doing like this, but he's pointing, and how he's like taking his teacher and scientific part, you know, and trying to teach. For me, that was awesome. But then like awesome. the end for me is kind of Disney, you know, like easy happy ending, like Earth is saved. I like seeing Earth, you know, affected at least, and this woman like watching the the videos and knowing that it arrived, that was cool. But him like becoming a teacher there and being with his friend and like what you have said, like coming back, we already knew Rocky was gonna be saved in his spaceship because we knew he wasn't gonna die. So the end was like too easy, for me.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great production and I really enjoy it, but yes, the end was like a bit too soft, like too easy. Yeah, I don't know if I would watch it again either, but there's something I want to watch a making of.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
I'd say it's worth seeing it again, like if you have the chance to, in theaters, just for some of the visuals. Like
Did you in theaters this one?
I think there aren't any English versions we couldn't find, but I know in the US they extended the runtime in theaters because it was so popular.
Yeah, for the visual,
it was amazing to see.
And
on
the acting, it's really good. But yeah, I think maybe I could watch half of it, because the last half, for me, it's not necessary because I know what's going to happen. Like, we have the amazing visuals already at the beginning. For me, the funniest and the cooler dialogues are also at the beginning, and the acting is good during the whole movie. But, and I would also I would like to also re-listen to the scientific explanations to get a bit more how they designed the astrophage and everything. But yeah, so that's my opinion.
What is your opinion? Leave
How
in the
many
comments.
spirits do you give to this movie?
Yes.
And do you agree with Iago? Maybe with Logan? Or maybe you are more neutral? What do you think? Choose your fighter.
Choose your fighter. We're not going to fight.
Not yet. Not that you know. Okay, so that's all. Now remember to like, subscribe. You can check Patreon. You can become a membership. Don't treat our projects like that. Talk good about it. About this awesome thing we are doing here. And thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon.
I have one more thing to say. So, since you're in this space for a 20 years mission, and then you want so bad to go back to Earth because you have like 10, 12, or 20 people that you are teaching. So you love that much your school and everything. So you prefer to go back and pass more 10 years with them instead of finish the mission? Come on, you're just stupid.
Sorry.
Can we finish now? Yeah.
Now we're finished.
Okay. Mic drop.
So yeah, I don't agree with you saying that he wants to go back because he has these students and no,
he's just
they're going to die. They're going to die.
Is it really that hard to understand that he doesn't want to fucking die? Like,
but
that's crazy?
The mission.
But the game says is like, don't put it on your students.
Yeah.
It's not because of that. It's just excuses.
No, but I was saying that bit because we understand like the kind of character he is, so we get invested in him emotionally.
He doesn't care about his student. He cares just about him.
All right.